Hello everybody out there. Here we have a 2010 135i BMW Coupe M Sport. The problem we're having here is the door panels. The door panels have been removed on this car. We're attempting to fix these. The problem we had with the door panels is the leather insert that they have here, which is probably vinyl of some sort. The foam gives away on the back of it. You see how it just deteriorates. Mainly due from the sun and the heat inside the car. Once we remove the door panels, as you can see here, these have already been done. They've already been repaired. Took them to a shop. One guy says, nope, we don't do them. So we decided to take it upon ourselves and see what we could come up with. So when we turn these things over, these door panel handles are spot welded with plastic. There's two spots here, and two spots here. Well, we decided to take those little plastic welds off, and it worked perfect. We took the welds off. The handle came completely off. This handle here, there is a trim piece that goes over here. It kind of looks like a carbon fiber piece, and we took the handle completely off. We took it to a local shop. The guy says, you know what? I can do that for $50. He replaced this vinyl here, an outstanding job. And then what we were able to do is there's little nipples left underneath each one of these when you pop these little pieces off. And how you get these off is I took a wood chisel. These are very sharp, so be careful. You probably can pick these up at Harbor Freight. This one says made in China, so I'm sure it's probably where it came from. You can take a hammer and you can go right up underneath the edge, and you can kind of knock it this side and knock it this side, and sometimes they just pop right off perfect. And then after each one of these I got popped off, the handle came right off. Then what I did is I took a little drill bit, this size, not very big at all, and there's pre-existing holes when you pop these off. I just ran this drill bit straight through every single hole. The reason being is I found these screws in my shop downstairs, and they worked perfect. They're a self-tapper, and the reason you run them holes through there is because once that self-tapper starts chewing away at that plastic, it needs a place to escape, and if it don't have a place to escape, it just kind of binds up in there. So I put these little teeny pan heads. You need a pan head screw. You need something with a big head because it does kind of leave a hole there, because you can see the size of that. I put these pan heads in here, and every single one of them tightened down perfect, and that handle is now installed on the door panel again. And then the main part is two bolts here and here that hold down here and here that hold onto the door itself, which that's your main support. This door release is very easy to remove. You just pick it up, it comes right out. In order to put it back, make sure your handle in the front is in the closed position. Just push it down underneath that tab, push it in and lock it. And then it goes in right here. There's these little catches that hold it. These clips, you may break these clips off. Taking it off or putting it on, you may lose a couple. You can pick these up on Amazon, get them prime, get them in 2 days. Probably your parts house may have them too. You know, AutoZone, Pet Boys, Advanced Auto, whichever you have. The speaker is, you can remove this speaker with a 5/16 or probably an 8mm socket. They come off. Don't worry about the position of the speaker because it only goes back on one way. It may look like it can go on 3 different ways because it's just 3 bolts, but it doesn't. It only goes on one way and one way only. The speaker grill here, it's a little flimsy. These tabs, I guess from the heat, they want to bend and not flex back into position. So what I recommend, before you put your speaker on, get your grill set back in there the way it should be. Kind of push these tabs up against the plastic, like so, and then take you a little bit of hot glue, and then just hit you some hot glue right on the top of them tabs. Then you can put your speaker back on in there, bolt 3 bolts on there, and you're done with your door panel. You can install these. They look brand spanking new, so don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. If you're a very handy person and you want to attempt it, you probably can buy this fabric at Michael's, Joann's, somewhere like that, and attempt to do it yourself. The guy recommended not using another foam-backed piece of material. Try to use a material-backed piece of vinyl. That way the glue sticks to it really good. We chose to have a local trim shop do it. The guy said he'd do it for $50 a door, which I didn't think was too bad at all. He did it the same day. We got him right back that afternoon, and I think he did an outstanding job. I can't remember the guy's name, or I'd give a shout out to him, but I think they look really good, and the next project on this car is probably going to be a headliner and some mods. So look forward for some future videos, and I hope this really helped you. If you have any questions, just drop it down into the box in the below, and I'll try to answer something if I see something later. I appreciate everybody looking at the video, and I hope this helped you out. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.